Aloha traders, CIFI here with Stock Traders Talk Radio. Checking out ticker symbol MDHI. That's Medical Alarm Concepts Holdings. We've been covering this company since early August, where it traded at 003. It recently hit a high of 006, so representing 100% gain for the investment community so far. So congratulations, and we hope that she can deliver some more. So far, the company's been giving out some good news, and looks like they're working in the right direction. If you missed our stock spotlight or our CEO interview, you can go to our board at Stock Traders Talk Radio. Those are archived. Definitely good listening. But for now, let's go ahead and check out this MDHI chart. This is a weekly going back 3 years. I'm going to start with drawing just the support line here, going from that 2011 June. Put them on all those swing lows. And you can see nice higher lows being formed all the way since then. And you can see the positive divergences in the PPO, the RSI, and the slow stow, and the accumulation distribution, representing that as well. We're also going to throw one here now on the top side. I'm going to take that all the way back from that 2010. Drop it right on there, so you can see we got ourselves a nice little wedge formation setting up here. And we know what wedges do when they break out. They're explosive. Also going to draw a line right on here, because you can see that's pretty key. What once was support is now resistance. You can see that 1 cent level all the way, when it was 2, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 2. And then hitting it again at that 0.194. That was a big spike right at the end of 2011 going into 2012. And then you've got that 0.094 there. So obviously going to be some resistance going on there. And same thing down here on the bottom for support. You can draw it right. I'm going to go ahead and draw it right through here. And that's basically going to represent once what was resistance is now support. So you can see that going on in there. Right in that section, couldn't get through it really, kind of staggering around it. And now it's moved up and is moving on. I like that the volume has been holding in there. Always want to see that price per share increase followed with volume. All right, not going up on light volume and down on heavy volume. Not what we want to see. That accumulation distribution, we love that it crossed through that 10 MA overlay and is now currently crossing through that 50 MA overlay. So keep your eyes on that. That's solid. Like I said, positive divergence in all the other indicators down here. Got solid support on that RSI there, getting through that 50 midpoint, and has been bouncing along that 50 MA overlay like a champ. That PPO, same thing, positive divergence. It is currently kissing that 50 MA overlay, and it's still below the midpoint, and the histogram's just about ready to flip to the top side. So looking good. Slow stow, same thing. It is below the 50 MA overlay, and it is still showing a lot of room to go to the upside, setting at 31.51. So key to get through the 50 MA overlay, and then of course through that 50 midpoint line. So we got a lot of stuff going on here. Like I said, keep your eyes on it. We got ourselves a nice symmetrical triangle. That's what I'm going to go ahead and call it. Looks like you got a nice bottoming effect going all through, 6 months of 2011. Found its ground in 2012, and is, when it came back down, it retested those old, that old resistance, and it has found the support. So all in all, looking good. Again, this is a weekly. I did a video chart on a daily not too long ago. You can check that out. That would be on the board as well. Hope you had a good weekend. Happy trading. Aloha.
Thank you for listening to Stock Traders Talk Radio. All views and topics talked about on Stock Traders Talk Radio is solely for entertainment purposes. We are not professional financial advisors and always recommend you seek the advice of a professional financial advisor. Never invest in any stock featured on our show unless you can afford to lose your entire investment. The information contained on our show is based on sources which we believe to be reliable, but is not guaranteed by us as being accurate, and might not be a complete statement or summary of the available data. Stock Traders Talk Radio advises that the investments in companies profiled are commonly considered to be high risk, and use of the information provided is at the investor's sole risk. Thank you for listening to Stock Traders Talk Radio.